Hello my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. I believe in them ever since I was 18 years old, but I've been on the path my entire life, just like everyone else is on the Dragon's Path. And I would like to tell you something about the experiences that I sometimes had, also when I was a child, actually all my life, that I had visions about not dragons but something else. And later I found out that dragons are shapeshifters, and sometimes they come to us not as dragons but as something totally different. But it feels the same. So in fact what I felt back in the day, even though it was another being, it seemed like another being, it was my dragon. My dragon revealed himself later on when I was 18 years old, in full glory, in full draconic energy. And I felt that I felt this before, but way lighter, not as strong as than I did, because I had my awakening back then. But I felt it before and with other animals. For example, little bugs. My actually what you can call your guardian animal guardian, is in fact a moth. And sometimes my dragon transforms into a moth. And I can feel that because I've been visited a lot by giant moths actually, and I'm sometimes having a conversation with this little fella. A moth, the night butterfly, that was my closest animal to the dragon. Even though it's an insect, it's amazing when you can talk to something actually like that. And it felt like my dragon. And not only now, I always felt this when moths comes to me, even though moths, they are so small and they don't live very long, but oh god dang it, this tree has fallen. Okay. So yeah, a moth, but sometimes it can be very different. Different animal that sometimes comes to you. Also most of the time, of course, in a vision or dreams, that they can come to you. They can even shapeshift into yourself, in you, in other humans, sometimes even winged humans, sometimes even just like serpent-like humans. But they have the power to shapeshift. It's still with them. It's still in their mind to shapeshift. It's their ability that they still have. The power of nature and the power of the mind. They still have the power of the mind. They know how it looks like. They know how you look like. And then they can shapeshift into whatever they think, whatever they have in their mind. And sometimes it can be very confusing, because sometimes you know your dragon, and then they can come to you as another being, maybe as a human being, maybe as an animal. And then finally, then you can feel them. You can feel them, and then you will know that it's your dragon actually, but in another form. Shapeshifters. Some beings can do that, even when they're on the other side, in the other realms. Some beings can shapeshift. And when you know, of course, that it's your dragon, you will also know that there are other energies surrounded by the dragon. Also of other animals that you can feel, your guardian animals. And that is because the dragon has hopped from another animal, and this energy remains. And every time that the dragon was hooked by another being, it was always reborn. And then every time this animal will remain at this energy, of course, and they can shapeshift into that most of the time. It's not only the dragon, but also other animals. But it started off with the dragon, and it's because of this draconic energy that it always remains alive, and they can shapeshift into that, even into a moth, just something that lived for a very, very little time, and then it died. Even that energy remains from all these millennia, whatever it's been, whatever the draconic energy has been with, whoever it has been, it always remains. So yeah, you can see sometimes in your dreams and visions that something happens, something that can be seen, something that can be felt. And it can also always be felt as the dragon, but they can look differently. Also, the dragon itself doesn't always remain the same shape. Sometimes they are small, sometimes they are giant, sometimes they are dark, sometimes they are white, sometimes they just shapeshift all the time. But you know it's a dragon. That is their ultimate form. That is what you can feel, because you have this as well inside of you. This connection doesn't lie to you. That is how strong the dragon spirit is. A human cannot do that. And even though a human has a large mind, but a human cannot do that. That is the gift what dragons have. So yeah, good luck my brothers and sisters, and be blessed.